Check this out.
I have 4 kids, and every one of them, they love the church, they love the Lord Jesus. And listen to me. And we forced them. And I hear it. Well, I don't want to force my kids to go to church. I don't want to, what? You force them to clean that room? I don't want them to turn them off to Jesus. Chill. Jesus is good. A lot of people want to train their kids up that we go to church. No, you are the church. And so we forced our kids to be the church. Why? Because outside the church, there's a demonic attack against them. And the only way to fight them is with the King of Glory.
Just real quick, before I share my quick sentiment about this, I just want to share one more clip with y'all. Hopefully your kids are kids that obey and are obedient. But this is the kind of stupid things that when you don't show your kids who's the boss, you have issues like this. Listen.
Probably bathe maybe once a week.
Can you talk to him about
and
this?
they don't use.
Michael's a 4th Japanese. He thinks they have to bathe every day. Can you?
One time we had somebody on and they were talking about this, and when the clip went viral and they said we were abusing people, I was like,
oh Lord.
They said something about privilege too. I was like, what? I didn't know how that works.
No, I said that I did delayed bathing with both my kids.
After they were born.
Yes, that's because why would you need to? Why are they dirty?
Talk to us about how you only bathe your kids once a week. I want to know more about that.
Well, first off, I just let my kids do what they want to do. I have 4 children. I'm not going to fight with my kids over little stupid things like bathing.
Agreed.
What's the age gap again?
Almost 10, 7, 5, and 2.
Woo, you're in it.
Yeah.
So you don't make them bathe every day. You'll just do when they want to once a week.
If it's once a week,
right.
Like now they swim. We have a pool and they swim in the summer. So I guess we call that bathing. So it's probably even less than that, but no, we tell it like our kids have autonomy over their bodies and their rooms, assuming, and they can make all the choices around that, assuming they're
once in my life only. And I called my mama. And yeah, she told my dad. So my dad comes to the house one day. He goes, come on, we'll go to the bar. We'll get a beer. He goes, you're a man now. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm 16. And he was like, no, you're a man. You called your mother that's what men do, right? And I said, no. What do you mean? He goes, come get a beer with me. If you're a man, you call women you can't have a beer? You're scared to drink a beer, but you call your mother I don't get it. And then bang, punch me like full, like in my chin. I don't know that he followed through, but punched me that I like fell back into the wall. And then immediately gives me like a fatherly, like loving hug. And he was like whispering in my ear, he was like, I'm sorry, I love you. I love you so much. I had to do that. Don't ever make me do that again. But if you ever call your mother again, I'm going to hit you every single time. And then he goes, so go up there and apologize to her and we'll go get it.
Okay, guys. So I just shared a couple of videos about parenting. You see, as your kids are young, it's never really about forcing them to do anything. It's really about, it's your place to instill great morals and principles in their lives. And the way you as a parent live your life is how they will continue to practice these morals and principles. As you can see, one, you try to teach your kids values that a person named Jesus Christ preached. Because if we are Christian, we do believe in the certain outcomes of what he has preached about. So we try to teach these principles to our children. The other video was about the issue of cleanliness and bathing. And the mother is tired of telling her kids to go take a bath. Well, a teacher can't be tired of teaching. A parent can't be tired of parenting. You see my point? And as your kids grow up to a teenager, if you haven't instilled great principles, values, and respect, you're going to be called the B word. And as a father, you see, he had to take him and try, oh, you a man now, so you have to do man things. You can't even have if you're a man, you can have a beard, because then a man, you'd at least be 21, right? Your son's only 17, calling mama the B word. You know why he don't care? Because mama never puts hands on him. So what did daddy have to do? Daddy had to check son. And he only had to do it that one last time. And he knew he felt sorry, but he had to do it. And he warned his son now for the first and hopefully last time. Anytime or every time you say that, tell your kids to go take a bath. If you don't understand, they don't understand. Why, mama? Explain to them. You're dirty. Every time you're dirty, mama, daddy wants you to go shower. It don't have to be 10 minutes. Go rinse off, put some soap on you, put some shampoo conditioner, and then you're done. 5 minutes tops. Son, get your butt in the shower now. Don't be oh no. Be a parent, people. You're mom and dad now. Yes, it gets tiring, it's frustrating. That's parenting. A teacher has to teach, a worker has to work, a boss has to be a boss. That's just what it is. Those are the responsibilities. Don't wuss out on those responsibilities. You might fail many times at completing it, but that's your job. That's our job. That's our job now. Please don't fail your kids by being lazy. Don't fail your kids by giving up.